Anegan Tamil movie summary. In 1960s, Murugappa alias Munnuna is a Tamil worker in Burma. Munnuna's friend Samuda falls in love with Malika, but Malika loves Munnuna. Munnuna saves Samudra, the daughter of a Burmese army general, from a Ferris wheel accident and they fall in love. After learning about this, Malika is devastated and marries Samuda. The Burmese general disapproves of the union between Munnuna and Samudra and revokes the privileges that the Tamil immigrants had until then. Violence breaks out and the Tamil nationals flee Burma. Munnuna and Samudra join the refugees on a ship with Samuda and Malika. Samudra's father arrives looking for her, where Malika spitefully reveals about their hideout. As Samudra and Munnuna try to escape by diving into the ocean, Munnuna is shot and killed. Samudra handcuffs herself to Munnuna and drowns with him after promising to be together forever. In present-day India, Samudra, who is now known as Madhu, tells her psychiatrist Dr. Radhika that she has already met Samuda and Malika as Jagan and Meera, who are fellow programmers in the game development company where she works. Radhika dismisses this as work stress and gives medicines to Madhu. Madhu meets Ashwin, a new employee in her company, and seeing his resemblance to Munnuna, flirts with him. Their boss Kiran knows to extract work from employees with ease. Meera hallucinates about ghosts trying to assault her, where she jumps from the office window and dies. Madhu is disturbed and attends her therapy sessions with Radhika when she remembers her first birth, where she was a princess named Shenbagvalli and was in love with a king named Ilamaran, who also resembles Ashwin. The two are killed by a traitorous officer in Ilamaran's army. Madhu and Ashwin meet with a car accident, where Madhu is admitted to a hospital. Madhu dreams about overhearing Inspector Gopinath's conversation about a couple named Kali and Kalyani, when she intervenes and says that she knows their whereabouts. Once awake, Madhu recites the dream to the policemen in the hospital and they are confused. Gopinath, who is the present police commissioner, visits her and Madhu realizes that he looks like the same police officer from her dream in the hospital. Gopinath tells that the Kali Kalyani story was a missing person case that happened 25 years ago. Madhu claims that Kali and Kalyani were killed and buried and takes Gopinath and Ashwin to a place where they dig up and find skeletons identified as remains of Kali and Kalyani. Gopinath finds a ring engraved with the letter R on one of the skeletons. Ashwin is confused as to what R may mean. Kiran hears about her hallucinations and rushes to the clinic. Madhu hallucinates about her third birth, where she is Kalyani, a Brahman girl who falls in love with a goon called Kali. Kalyani tells Kali to confess his crimes and serve out his time in prison in return for her hand in marriage. Kalyani's father Murthy is displeased and forcefully arranges her marriage with Ravi while Kali is in prison. Kali escapes from prison and meets Kalyani and they plan to elope, but Ravi finds out and offers to help them. However, Ravi takes them to a secluded spot, where he murders the couple out of jealousy and buries them. The finger with the ring belongs to Ravi and it was amputated by Kali during the fight. Ravi unknowingly buries it along with Kali's and Kalyani's corpses. Back to the present, Madhu learns the truth of Kali and Kalyani's death from Murthy. Suddenly, a twist occurs where it shows that Ravi is Kiran. Kiran kidnaps Madhu and kills Murthy. Ashwin finds video games with plots resembling the stories of Madhu's previous births and Meera's hallucination before her death. Ashwin saves Radhika from Kiran's goons who tried to kill her. Radhika reveals that Kiran has been giving illegal drugs to his employees to boost their creativity to profit with intense and uniquely themed games. As a side effect of the drug, the employees hallucinate, leading to Madhu's memories of her past lives and the recalling of the story of Kalyani as her own. Along with Radhika, Ashwin goes to Gopinath's office to reveal about Kiran's illegal activities. But on the way Kiran's men attacks them again and it results in Radhika's death. Ashwin reaches Kiran's lair to save Madhu. A fight ensues, where Ashwin manages to confront and defeat Kiran and his men. Kiran is killed when a knife Ashwin threw into a tree falls onto his chest. Gopinath covers up the death as a suicide with Ashwin's help, stating that Kiran killed himself for fear of dealing with the repercussions of his illegal activities. Ashwin and Madhu marry and honeymoon in Burma. As they playfully argue over whether Madhu's dreams had all been hallucinations or partly true, Ashwin and Madhu pass by a log with a heart and the names of Mununa and Samudra carved into it.